You are my star. You are from a star. Everything's from exploded stars. As amazing and unbelievable and mysterious as that is, we should live in wonder our whole lives about the magic that happened and that is happening right now. I'm looking at a maple tree, or a couple of them. So pretty. I mean, you got the green and the blue sky. It's real pretty green and a real pretty blue sky. You can tell me the science behind it, but the wonder of the beauty that's here should be appreciated and cared for. Planet Earth. We're so much into human beings and ourselves and individual and greed and money, and we don't care about our home enough. And the home is Earth. And our destruction of it is coming back to us in the form of global warming and deadly heat in some of the fastest growing cities in the US: Austin, Las Vegas. I didn't read the other ones. Maybe Phoenix. Anyway, the nights are getting a lot hotter. I was reading, I thought 3 nights in Las Vegas, it didn't get below 94. And then the use of air conditioning to cool it down, burning, well, hopefully, a lot of it is solar, you'd have to hope, but burning natural gas or coal to create the electricity, creating more global warming. So we're not ready to be humble yet, and it's sad because we're destroying a lot. And people are dying because of the flooding and the superstorms and the drought and the fire. So I'm sorry. This is a happy channel. This is You Are My Star. I'm supposed to be happy, but I have to be real. I wanted to promote, at 65, I've learned a few things, so I wanted to promote some, I guess, some of the knowledge, I will say. So I started a X account, and then tried to start an Instagram account and Facebook, but I was stopped on Instagram because of something that said I didn't. Anyway, you can, you know, I did something in the past that wasn't correct, which I think is bullshit, and I can reapply, or I can, and I didn't really care. And then Facebook was the same thing. I mean, they're owned by the same people. Facebook and Instagram, two of the most popular internet channels, social media, owned by the same people. That's kind of sad, amazing. And then X, owned by another billionaire. And that was just there was so much going on, and, a lot of it promoting things that I don't believe in at all, feeding me things that I don't believe in, and not interested in, including, what the owner of the company says. I'm not interested in that. So, and I think I've done this before. I've given up on Instagram, Facebook, and X. That's the way it is. I don't want to do TikTok. I think it's too Chinese related, and China has no human rights. So, c'est la vie, baby. C'est la vie. Luckily, YouTube allows pretty easy access. Um, had a friend say I do music, and I had a friend say, "Oh, it's hard to get your music on the internet," and I go, "No, it's easy to get your music on the internet. It's hard to get paid. They'll take all this product for free and then sell it, make some money with the advertisements." But I've been paid a little bit because of people watching some videos on music or listening to some music. And it's about a penny a time. Listen to a song or watch a video, it's about a penny. So it takes, what, 1,000 for, is that $10? And it's less than that. It's less than that. So it's kind of a joke. But I can't, don't let the world stop you from being you. I love creating music and such. I shouldn't stop just because of all this stuff and social media owned by billionaires making them richer and richer. Their algorithms promoting whatever they decide should be promoted. It's sad. Monopoly. Tiny dictatorships all over the world. So be you. Be yourself. And one thing I haven't had to deal with is all the negative noise and hate, the haters on the internet, the trolls, the bots, and the haters that say so many nasty things about so many people. They're unhappy and they want to make others unhappy, I guess, and judge others. And it's just sad that they feel like that. And as I've said before, some of it's coming from other countries like Russia and China and Iran trying to make Americans upset. But some of it's coming from Americans that are just lost and lonely and angry and become hateful and negative. We don't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. So let's do something positive. Let's be positive. You're pretty special. Your personality is special. And you might say, "Well, I'm kind of shy, and I'm not that vivacious, and I'm not the life of the party." Well, that's about half the people, and that's a good thing because you're the steady Eddie. You're the foundation, and you're the good listener, and hopefully you're also able to open up and share. And maybe you don't want to talk as much as other people, but be who you are, whoever that is, and whatever you enjoy, do that. I enjoy reading positive things in philosophy and religion, and enjoy art and paintings. So, yeah, I watched the Tour de France. I kind of like both sides, and that's just something I'm using. I think I said the other day, I woke up and decided to write down paint teddy bears. So anyway, I'm doing a teddy bear motif. What's it say? Illumination beckons, elation beckons. Ain't that the way? What's my level of understanding? Is my heart and soul expanding? So when it says illumination beckons, I kind of like to have something that rhymes with that. Reckons. I don't know if anything's going to rhyme with that. Then getting into the horse motif. Kind of like that just the way it is, but I'm going to have to put something on here because that's what I do is I put a saying or a poetry or a lyric, but I kind of like that just as is. And Am I saying, look at me, look at my stuff? No, I'm just saying this is what I enjoy. Do stuff you enjoy. Do stuff you enjoy. What's this one say? God said, I gave you a heart and a soul, a body and mind, feelings and wonder, love and joy and a sex drive to know you're alive. Good. Again, yeah, I like France. What's it say? Sanctified, spiritual, celebrated, supreme beings, not complicated. I like that. The supreme beings, not complicated. I mean, really, just simplicity, simplicity. Um, I just watched a lady saying 6 things she wished she would have known before she moved to France, and a lot of it was uh, the bureaucracy of trying to be able to live there. She got married to a French man and moved there, and she said, he helped her a lot, but there was still a lot of things to go through. But she mentioned what she really loves. Part of it is the pace of life. In America, it's way too much go go go, and partly because of the go go go, uh, we use a lot of energy. We burn a lot of gas, and that's not a good thing for the environment, and it's probably not a good thing for our spirits. I do want to live. I'm older, 65. I do want to live somewhere where I can walk out and walk to the grocery store, walk to a cafe, walk to a bar, walk to the library. And if I can't walk there, I can walk out and catch a bus, or I can walk and catch a tram or a train or light rail, something that goes around the city. We're really into our individual cars in a lot of America, and that's a lonely and expensive, energy inefficient way of life. And the youth of today, the younger folks, are unable to buy a house because they're so expensive. And the people that are selling the houses are happy about that because they make more money and the realtors make more money. But in a lot of Europe and in France, I would be trying to look at renting an apartment or buying an apartment, not a house, just an apartment. And a lot of people do that, and it's a simpler life. Now, one thing bad, some of their apartments are 21 square meters, 20 square meters, 18 square meters. That's not big enough. One thing I like about this apartment, it's 650 square feet. I don't know what that is in meters, but I know it's very livable for one person. Very livable. It could be smaller than this, and I would be fine with that. So simplifying our lives, but so a simple home, but then you walk out into the community, and the community has the parks and the libraries and cafes and farmers markets. And it's another thing I like about France is a lot of farmers markets, a lot of markets. And here we drive to a gigantic Walmart or something and get everything in one place, and everything goes to one company, and we don't really care. And wealth is concentrated, and we don't really care. We don't even think about economics of the concentrated wealth and what that plays in a democracy, whether it's where we go on the internet or where we shop. So hopefully we'll become a little wiser about how we want to live and what type of community is best. I think I said the other day, so I opened this up just for fun, and I came on innocence, which I was happy. A state of innocence could be a refreshing interlude in your personal relationships. I don't know what that means. Why aren't we always innocent? I mean, we can be. There's no reason we can't be. Spontaneity can bring great pleasure as well as reveal true feelings and motives. Spontaneity. We should always be spontaneous and not cunning and trying to figure out things instead of just following our heart. Yeah, follow your heart. So here's something positive, I hope. These are the Vedas, some of the 4,000-year-old Hindu writings. 5,000, I don't know. One of the oldest. Vast is the ocean of sacred words, which enlightens the universe with divine vision. That's nice. Bless that the sun, with extensive radiance, rises for peace. May the four quarters of the horizon be auspicious for peace and harmony. That's so beautiful and positive. That's why I read this stuff. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel more focused on what humanity should be or what is possible. Know honor, yet keep humility. Know how to be honorable. Know honor, but keep humility. Be humble. This is the Tao Te Ching. I love the Tao Te Ching. Those who do not trust enough will not be trusted. Surrender yourself humbly, then you can be trusted to care for all things. Love the world as your own self, then you can truly care for all things. Yeah, just one of my favorites. Covet nothing. What is this? Oh, the Upanishads, which came after the Vedas. Wise, immanent, and transcendent, holding the cosmos together. May we live with love for all. May we live in peace with all. This is 3,000 years old. The Lord of love, omnipresent, dwelling in the heart of every living creature, all merciful. Yeah, that just makes you feel good. Just makes you feel good reading some beautiful words. In the golden city of the heart dwells the Lord of love. The reality of the unity of life. The reality of the unity of life. See, what I'm going to do is take parts of these and put them on a painting. It doesn't have to be my words. I think most of it so far has been my words, but these are awesome. I'm going to use those. I want positive. I mean, if anybody ever puts it up on their wall at home, I want something positive, and they look at it. Whenever they look at it and whenever they read it, you give them a positive feeling, just like that gave me a positive feeling. What is Kamala Harris and her vice presidential pick, Walz, Governor Walz from Minnesota, maybe? Happy warriors. And when they say warriors, it's not about killing people, it's about fighting for humanity, fighting for equality. As she said, I think she might have said no child should live in poverty, but no body should live in poverty. Yeah, let's get rid of poverty. Let's get rid of it. We don't need poverty, and we don't need billionaires. We don't need concentrated wealth that sucks the life out of democracy. Democracy requires equality. And not, people say, oh, you're a communist. That's unreal for everybody to be equal. God made us all different, and that's true. We're all different, except that we're not different, and we need food, water, housing, safety, basics. So we're all the same in that way. So let's make sure everybody has those things, including safety and a nice neighborhood and parks and mass transit where you can go to other places in town. People like adventure. It doesn't have to be to the other side of the world. It can be to the library. I'll go to the library tomorrow. So this idea of great acquisitions of wealth and property, and income, destroys community. It's destroying community and humanity. I remember my degree's in political science, and I got a master's in teaching, and then I started teaching. And after about 10 years, I was making $50,000 a year. And I told one friend that, and he goes, "Wow, that's a lot." He'd never made that. He probably made half that much most years, or less than that. And I told another guy, and he was like, "Oh, that's sad," because he probably made 100,000 a year for a while, or I don't know what he made, but it shouldn't be that different. It shouldn't be that different. Why is a human being made to work for so low wages and have nothing and pay rent that's difficult for them to afford and live in a unsafe neighborhood with a lot of other people that are desperate and struggling, and some making really bad decisions because they feel so desperate that they have to sell drugs, or they feel like they have to join a gang, or they have to steal from somebody else. It's sad. I mean, they don't want to do that. If the path takes them in a more positive direction, and they feel like they're a part of a community, and they feel like they're cared about and appreciated. We have to care about each other and appreciate each other. And when people fall through the cracks and people have real difficulties, including severe mental illness or drug addictions, or that we can help them through that. And equality is an issue we don't talk enough about, or we never talk about, and that's a problem. That's helped create real problems, and elections. So much money spent on elections, it's insane. And because of that, the people with the most money, a lot of times, can buy the election and buy the politician, and ergo buy the government. Get into office and cut taxes on the rich. What? Wrong way, wrong path. Good citizens, you are my star. Good citizens, we can do this. It's not easy. It'll never be easy. Being a human being is not easy. Democracy is not easy. But some of it is fantastical. Some of it is wondrous. Some of it is so blessed and inspired and enlightened and illuminated and divine. You are divine.